Okay, enough of that modern stuff. I'm back here at the 1908 to 1918 stuff. I think I'm going to dig a hole right about here. Okay, we're down into the crunchy layer. I have found a lot of broken whiskeys already. Usually it's full of sodas, but today we're into a whiskey pit. Just found another stopper, but I thought I'd show you this. There's a lot of whiskey necks in here. This one's already purple. Probably found at least 100 broken whiskeys already, and one broken milk, oddly enough. That was weird. I just pulled out a broken orange crush, and it looks like a really odd tall one. So that would have to be from the late 30s or early 40s. So I don't know why that would have been in there. Down where all the 1912 whiskeys are coming out. Okay, it's a little hotter out here than I'm used to. But I think I got a whiskey showing up finally that's intact. Or is that a beer? It's just a beer. No embossing either. Absolutely nothing special about this bottle. Almost looks like a modern one, but it's not. I just found a broken quart-size strap-sided blown in a mold flask. That's one of the oldest pieces to come out of here. And to break up the monotony of all that clear, there's a nice piece of green glass. And then we have a broken neck with a glass stopper that's obviously mismatched, but somebody stuck it in there anyway. It's an amber one, which is a lot better than the regular clear. Alright, I think we have an intact whiskey fifth coming out here. And of course we have something ultra modern mixed in with it. Oh man, the top's busted off. It's a nice early 3-piece mold. And it's almost intact, but nope, not quite. But a person could turn it purple and then saw it off right about where that line is. Then you'd have a nice size drinking glass where you could actually put a full 18 ounces into it. Not like those sodas that only have 3 to 5 ounces capacity. What kind of drink would that be? Okay, we're starting to get into some soda shards. There's a obvious Seven Springs slug plated Goldsboro. And then I found this a minute ago. Obviously the bottom of a straight-sided Coke. Okay, I think we got a beer showing up over here. Well, at least it has something embossed on it. Something Brewing Company. It's nice and scripted. Something I've never seen before. Can't quite read it. But it's machine made, so it's probably right at the 1914 to 1918. That's something worth maybe $5 to somebody. Okay, there's the bottom of it. Yep, I literally have found at least 100 broken whiskeys, and this is the first one I think has embossing on it. Yep, that would have been a nice one. Definitely around 1908. Okay, that's kind of a strange really heavy duty flask. And then I found a broken, what looks to be a 32 ounce pharmacy. So we're getting down to the last corner of this hole. And this top looks a lot like the Raleigh dispensary of the weird kind that's shaped like that last flask I just showed you. Okay, we got a flask coming out right here. Or at least half of one. Yep, I'm digging without gloves today, and it's very dangerous because there's a lot of glass in here. It's a nice amber one. I feel embossing. Alright. It's a super common one, but it's the best thing we've found so far today. Cincinnati. It's probably machine made even, no? Can't really tell. I don't feel any seam there, but anyway, it's probably worth $12. Alright, I feel something down there. Feels like a whiskey cylinder. And it's intact and it's embossed. Petersburg, Virginia. That's pretty exciting. I've never found one of these before. It's machine made, but still, anytime you find something 100 years old or more that you've never seen before, it's pretty good. Put it in the water and keep it preserved. I was thinking about going home already, but I haven't cleared the $100 mark yet, so. Okay, I just pulled this out. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be from the 40s, but it is a 1915er, and it's a Goldsboro. I think that's listed as scarce plus or something like that. Of course, it's broken. But why would a bottle from around 1920 be in here anyway? Okay, another circa 1920 soda shard. Kendrick, that's a Goldsboro product. And I just found this top that's obviously a quart-sized whiskey flask. But since it has that ring thing at the bottom, I can file it off right at the bottom of the ring and use that as a good repair piece for a rare 32 ounce flask. Okay, that kind of surprised me when I yanked that one out. It's aqua strap-sided. If you know anything about whiskeys, that's obviously from the 1880s or 90s. So why would that be in there anyway? I don't know, but that could have been embossed. I better look for the shards. Okay, just pulled out a broken quart. And as you can see, there's a slug plate with some embossing in it. So I wish that would have been intact, because that could have been a really valuable one. Well, if I count all the broken necks and tops that I could use for repairs at $1 a piece, then I might have cleared the $100 mark. As you can see, there's an early milk. There's even a bubble in it. The whole top's slightly smaller than the more contemporary ones. But I'm going to bring this home as well because it's probably going to turn purple, and even milk bottles need to be repaired sometimes. Okay, there's a giant interesting shard. Should I bring it home and chip some arrowheads out of it? I don't know, but I just thought it looked interesting. Alright, I think I got one down there. It's a soda, but it's broken. But it is a really neat one. Would have been a hell of a good one. Goldsboro Bottling Company, Goldsboro, NC. Too bad it's split right in half. Wish it was split right off here instead so I could make a drinking glass out of it. But it's such a nice shard, I think I'll bring it home anyway. Yeah, a nice colored shard, but What can I do with a piece of glass that beautiful? You don't see that color very often. Well, I think it's about time to call it a day. I think I barely made the $100 mark today. It's only 3 o'clock, but it's just too hot to continue. That one got left out in the hot sun, and as you can see, has a big bruise on it, and another one there. I did find a number of other things that I didn't even show you. Here's one of at least 3 stoppers. And found this big clay marble. It's gotta be worth a few dollars.